Let me talk briefly about sniping auctions. The reason we snipe auctions is very simple. The reason we use auctionsniper.com or some of these sniping tools to place our bid at the very, very end of the listing is because we don't want to tip our hand by bidding on an item. You see, if you bid on an item early, other people will find that item. It makes it easier for other people to find or see that somebody's bidding on it. And typically, one bid leads to 2 bids, leads to 5 bids, leads to 10. You don't want to start that snowball effect. You want to wait till the very end when nobody's watching, nobody's noticed it, and then place your bid. See, any bid adds value or perceived value to a listing. And it often takes one bid to get the bidding going on any auction. So we don't place a bid until the very end. Now this is a really cool hack. I call it sniping buy it nows. And buy it now is a fixed price listing. And oftentimes people who don't know about how to do pre-sale research, they'll list an item and they'll list it super, super cheap, right? Maybe they're an amateur seller, maybe they don't know what they're doing. They'll just list it at an incredible bargain. And if you're one of the first people to see it and it's a buy it now, you can click on that buy it now button and grab it. And I call that sniping buy it nows, because instead of in sniping an auction, you're typically waiting till the very end of the auction. When you're sniping a buy it now, you're basically grabbing an incredible deal at the very beginning of the listing, like as soon as that item is listed. So the way we snipe buy it nows is simple. As I said, instead of waiting till the end of the listing to buy the item, we want to be there when the buy it now listing is first listed, like as soon as it's on the eBay site. So we set up alerts which will send us an email as soon as that buy it now item is listed. So here's an example of one of the ways you can do it is you do your search the way you want to do it, in this case the generic insanity workout search that we were doing. And then you could click on follow this search, okay? And it says you're now following Insanity Workout in your eBay feed. You will receive email alerts for new listings, okay? Now, this is just a very generic search phrase, right? What if we made it a more specific search phrase, like we did Sean T in quotation marks and then minus insanity, like we talked about earlier? You could do that search and then click follow this search. In other words, you could do a whole variety of slick and interesting searches and then have eBay alert you when those listings are listed that way. And that way, you're not only looking for items currently on the site, but you're letting eBay alert you whenever future items are listed in this kind of mislisted way. And that's a very powerful thing to do. This is a way to have eBay alert you when somebody has mislisted an item, and then you can reach in and snag it and get an incredible deal.